Episode number 132 of Navigating Now. My name is Amanda Lobo. I am the Chief of Staff here at Thoughtium, and I'm joined by a very special member of our team today. Before we dive in, I want to say thank you to our viewers across all social media channels. We're committed to being here live every Thursday at 3 p.m., and so we love when you join us live as well. So we have a very special guest. We love showcasing our team over here at Thoughtium, and I'm honored to be here today with our executive assistant, Nora Egan.
Happy to be here. I'm here.
All right. So Nora, for those who don't have the privilege of running alongside you every single day, share a little bit about who you are.
Yeah. So I'm the executive assistant at Thoughtium. I've been here for just under a year. I've got a bunch of different experiences in the client services area, CPG, healthcare. Been really moving through this and seeking out startups, seeking out challenging experiences, just kind of found my way into Thoughtium. And I'm also a registered dietitian. So I've been an RD for 3 years. I have a passion for nutrition and helping people heal and find balance. And I'm in the process of starting my own private practice. So when I'm not here, that's what I'm doing on the side. And yeah, that's me.
That's awesome. So you said you've almost been here for a year.
Mm-hmm.
So Nora came in really to provide a really strong layer of executive support for us. And she came in to support my maternity leave. And she is just such an incredible piece of our operational puzzle over here. She is truly like the engine that keeps us all together, both from an operational standpoint, but also from a cultural standpoint, which we're going to talk a little bit more about. But I would love to know, or for you to share with our viewers, tell me a little bit more, because we had like a fun interview process. I know we really connected right away. I was really excited about you, and I've heard that you were really excited about us. And so tell me a little bit about what made you excited about coming over and starting a career here.
Yeah. So in each job transition, I got a little bit better at thinking about what I really wanted and what was important to me outside of the frills of the job. So right away, I knew you were on the leadership team. First interview, leadership has been something that has lacked in past jobs. And I knew was like number one for me to know that whoever's steering my ship, I want to be on it. So that was a huge one. Another thing was just the values and culture. So right away, you were talking about that you were becoming a mom soon, and what it was actually like to get to know all the people on the team just felt really comfortable and not like an interview, which is really surprising when you're doing them. So just the value of the connection between the people, being able to learn and grow somewhere was really, really important to me, because every time I get to this stagnant point, I want to move on. And being somewhere that's ever evolving, constantly challenging is just something that was really important to me. And I've already seen that in the 10 or so months that I've been here.
Yeah, I mean, you came in and you definitely are doing a lot of the things that we planned on you doing, but you're doing a whole host of things that we were not planning on you doing, including client work.
Yes.
So Nora is part of our Small Business Strong engine. She provides a lot of support in that area. And I think you have stepped into a lot of the cultural pieces of our business as well, which is, I think both of our favorite places to be is supporting our people. So I'm a little bit biased, but I think, having a strong operations team, whether it be a chief of staff or an office manager, an ops manager, or an EA, or some combination of all of those things, I think it's critical to a business's team enablement, both from an ops side, keeping kind of all those details that matter, keeping the ship afloat, but also from a culture and just relationship standpoint. And I think what people don't realize about people like you and your role is when it's going really well, you don't really notice, because Nora's quietly in the background doing all the things that matter that really need to get done. But you really notice it when it's not getting done. That's the thing about an effective operations team. When it's going well, you don't really notice it. But when it's not,
you'll hear about it.
You feel it. And you hear it. You hear about it. That's exactly right. But I think your service orientation is your superpower. It's something that you are so good at, and have brought so much surprise and delight to our team and to our clients. Tell me a little bit about your values. We talk about this a lot. If you've seen our last few episodes of Navigating Now, we talk about the human-centered approach here. And so we do a values session. We also do, our type coach, so we understand people's natural orientations and preferences. I want to know a little bit more about your values and how they make you great at what you do here, and also, being kind of the face of our team.
Yeah. I'll say from like on paper, I knew that I could do this role, that I could execute this, that I've had experiences that I'd be able to do. But as far as my values go, I don't think I had really knew what they were. I mean, I knew what they were for myself, but
we got tech support here.
we got IT.
Oh no! Could you hear us? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you get when you have me setting up tech, guys. All right.
So my values, that was an exercise we got to do early on here, which was really fun. And mine being service, balance, and growth was really no surprise, but it was really cool to know that those were top of mind for me personally and professionally, whether it's me as a dietitian or me on this team. I love supporting people. I like making people's lives a little bit easier, run a little bit smoother, be a little bit brighter. That just gives me joy. I love helping people find their balance, whether that's making sure people get to their meetings on time, grab their lunch, whatever I can do to fill in those gaps, I'm happy to do. So I think that a lot of my natural gifts have been put on display here, but also I'm being challenged in a lot of different ways, like the small business parts and the operations parts. I never knew that that was how my brain worked in the operator space, but I was happy to join that team because it works really well for me. So just a lot of my natural things and things that I wanted to learn and grow have come together in a really great way.
Yeah, for sure. And I always say, if you can find a career where you get to leverage your natural strengths and your talents and your experience and the things that you're good at, and you can also be pushed to learn new things, that's like, can you really find a better environment, right? And we've talked a lot about you, like your kind of career progression and like maybe your end game. And I know you're still navigating that, but you're still diving into your dietitian stuff on the side right now. And you saw, we had our episode with Mad Beret with Madison Wright, who was a former consultant here and now is running her own business. And Nora and I talked about this year that, listen, I know you probably won't be here forever, and that's okay. Like to what extent can we grow your skills and capabilities? And I was explaining to her that running a small business engine like she is like her MBA in, business. And so that's what we're really doing here. And Nora, like you do such a great job of, like you said, leveraging your natural talents. But I love that we're able to kind of equip you with things that like, if Nora's going to start some like massive nutrition, business or even a small private practice long-term, like we get to help enable you, with those skills and the things that you need to do to be successful. And that's wonderful.
Totally. That was a piece that I knew I could get here. Just sitting at the table with you, Anthony, and Norm is already like invaluable.
Class, right?
And then there's other businesses that we get to work with, just so different, the variety that I'm getting to see, and things business problems I didn't know existed, then I didn't know what the solve was. And it's really cool to get to see you guys work through it and learn alongside with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we do a rapid fire?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm not prepared, but yes.
I didn't let her. Nora was like, I really don't want to do this. She is our behind the scenes gal. I'm trying to force her to be out in front, and she's doing a great job.
We're here.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Did you cheat?
I know. I purposely. Your handwriting isn't that easy to read, for the record, but no, I didn't cheat.
Okay. Ready? Ordinary moment that brings you great joy.
I think. Shoot. Car washes. I love going for a car wash. I do. It makes me like relax, and it just makes me feel cleansed. And it's something that like I constantly tell Liam, my boyfriend, to take me on dates to the car wash, and he never does.
That was unexpected.
It's the truth.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
I feel restored.
That is the best answer ever.
It just came to my brain.
I love that. I'm rewind and watch my face react at that. That was good. Okay. I want you to describe your style in 1 to 2 words.
Okay. I would say simple but quirky. Like I like simple colors and things, but I like if like my jean has a flare or like I have funky shades on. So that would be my 2.
Do you ever unintentionally dress like me at work?
We had to leave it up to fate if we were going to match today, but yes, we very often wake up with the same palette in our minds and show up to work.
Yeah, it's a frequent. We like have that operator telepathic thing going, I guess. Okay, last one's my favorite question to ask all of our guests here. I want you to think about something you admire about yourself. I want you to fill in the blank. If the world were more like me, it would be.
Okay, this one I did think about because you guys always ask this one. I would say warm. like warm and kind and like welcoming. Like if I meet someone on the street, like I'm always just like open to them. I'm not going to judge right away.
Yeah, warm. I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. Nora, I hope you know that we just love you to death. You are truly like the glue that keeps us all together in so many ways. And I know our team does recognize and value all the work that you do, but I mean, it's incredible what all the details that you manage on a day-to-day basis, and you do it flawlessly. So we adore you and appreciate you for all that you do for us. So that was quick and easy. 11 minutes, meet the team. All right, y'all. So we will be back next week with another episode. And until then, we'll see you soon.